Just because a funnel isn't working, it doesn't mean that the copy is wrong. Take a look at, are people clicking all the way through and making all the way to checkout?
I always go directly to the page that the drop-off happens to start diagnosing it because something on there scared them.
If they're making it all the way to checkout, they were interested. The copy was compelling enough to get them there. What made them leave? Welcome to Follow the Yellow Brick Road, the show where online businesses learn how to turn clicks into customers and growth into real scale. I'm your co-host, Emma Rainville, the Wizard of Ops, helping companies transform chaos into systems that actually run.
And I'm Mitch Barham, the Wizard of Ads, the guy who knows how to turn paid traffic into predictable revenue. Together, we break down what really drives profitable online businesses, from traffic and funnels to operations, scaling, and everything behind the curtain. Because getting customers is only half the battle.
The real magic happens when ads and operations work together. So if you want smarter traffic, stronger systems, and a clear path to scaling your business, you're in the right place. Let's follow the Yellow Brick Road. So Mitch, quite often we see high click-throughs, abandoned carts. And when you see that, a lot of business owners like to say it's the copy. The copy wasn't compelling enough. The copy wasn't compelling enough. The copy wasn't compelling enough.
Yep.
But I have found that it isn't always the case. Sometimes it is, but it isn't always the case. Sometimes it's a trust problem.
Yeah, they don't trust you. They don't know, like, and trust you. They don't know who you are. They just went and checked it out. Not like bought it, but yeah, they're just looking. And it could also be a website problem. Like with your, I'm just going to go on a side tangent here for a second because it's in my head. But like I can tell somebody based upon your ad numbers that you would just tell me that, yeah, we have this many add to carts, this many checkouts initiated, and this many purchases, or even landing page views to checkouts or added to carts. And then from there, I could tell you like, oh, you got a website problem. It's not a copy problem. It's not an ad problem. It's, potential platform problem.
What do you mean by a website problem?
It's not usable. Like it's not navigatable. They don't understand.
It's a user-friendly problem.
The easiest one that comes into, well, it's a user problem, yes, but it ends up being a website problem because I'll just use e-com as an example. Shopify and all the Shopify theme builders love to just default everything to the Ajax slide out cart. That has been proven to lower conversion rates, but brands and owners think it's just so cool because it slides out. I'm like, bro.
What voice is that? Who is that?
I don't know. I give, like, wait till you hear my Facebook voice that I give Facebook. But
so like you.
100%. Absolutely. But, and then so we will remove that and then conversion rates go up. It's like, well, yeah, because unfortunately people aren't smart enough to realize the checkout button is now at the bottom of their screen. Less clicks, the better. Yeah. So anyways, that's my side tangent on that. But yes, likely a trust issue. They don't know, like, and trust you. They went and looked. You don't have enough trust. Like maybe you don't have trust signals on the website. You don't have testimonials.
What's a trust signal?
So
testimonials would be one.
Yeah, testimonials is one. Money back guarantees, as seen ons, shipping guarantees. Like they need to trust it because you
trust icons like the Norton antivirus.
Right.
Oddly enough, trust icons also include the picture of credit cards.
Right. Visa, MasterCard, Amex.
So weird. I remember the first time someone told me you need your trust icons. And then they were like, the pictures of credit cards. I'm like, why is that?
It's a thing.
It builds trust. It absolutely does.
The wildest thing.
Yeah.
That Norton that antivirus one is weird to me.
It's weird to me too.
But
it works.
It
so
makes
true.
them feel like their card's not going to get stolen.
If you remove that, and you test it removed and not removed, you will I don't care who you are. I challenge you right now. I don't care who you are or what you're selling. You will see a decrease in conversion if you remove that.
It's
or if you don't have it and you add it.
It's so wild.
By the way, you're supposed to pay for those. Nobody ever does.
No, they just put them on.
But I just want to throw that out there. You're supposed to pay for those.
Follow the rules.
Mitch winked for those of you.
But really follow the rules.
He winked again. While trust can be built in copy, and that is absolutely true that you have to build trust in copy. If you build trust in copy but not in your checkout page, you will lose that factor. Additionally, to give additional trust factors, they should be able to type your name into the Google.
The Googs.
Your product should have something that comes up. If nothing comes up at all, then you've got a problem. So you need to have a website for your product. Even if you never run any traffic to it, your product should still have a website. There are certain things that you need to have on the back end. If you sell a supplement or a gadget, you should also have that thing on Amazon, listed on Amazon for a little bit more money.
And you may hate it, but guess what? Amazon is the devil you need and the devil you hate. Like, it's...
You don't even have to sell on Amazon. Make it more expensive so
Yeah.
that they can find it on Amazon, and so that they see that there is a, like, when you cross out the dollar amount and you say today for, and then you have it on Amazon for that dollar amount, it doesn't cost you money to list things on Amazon. Right?
Interrupt this podcast to ask you to do a huge favor for us.
Huge.
We drop so much knowledge to help you guys, but you're not going to be notified unless you hit that subscribe and the notification bell to be notified the minute we drop a new episode to help you grow and scale your business.
Because you never know when we're going to be taken off YouTube.
You have no idea. Like, I could all of a sudden be like Liam Neeson with a particular set of skills.
Also, we read every single comment. So
Leave a question or comment. We will reply to it, and maybe we'll even talk about it in an upcoming episode.
probably if you troll us, we will definitely talk about you in an upcoming episode. Thanks. So you have it listed there, but they need to be able to find it. If you only exist there. And so, I have this argument constantly with clients, and they'll be like, well, when I go on Facebook, I see these shirts from China and I can't find those anywhere. There's $17 shirts and they're pop-up brands. They're not making millions of dollars. They're dumping a few $100 to 900 different sites.
Yep.
And who gives a shit?
Right.
Like, they're not building a brand. You're building a brand. You're spending money on ads to try and build a brand and have predictable, consistent revenue. That's not what that is.
Well, even with your ads, you should be building that know, like, and trust in your ads as well. That's where your founder stories, your testimonial videos, your written testimonials, us versus them, like, you can begin the process of building trust through your ads. Then you have all these other things that come on, like the back end. Your website's trustworthy. Make sure, if you're for some reason using like WooCommerce, like, please change to something else. But like, you need to have an SSL. I still run into that. People won't have SSLs. I'm like, what are you doing? What? It's a HTTPS. And then reviews are huge on the site.
Real reviews.
Yes,
Ryan Poteet will call me.
Don't do fake reviews. You're an asshole if you do that. But to the Amazon point, if you actually, like, what do we all do when we go to Amazon? Like, you look at the product, the price.
I immediately go into my cart and I delete everything my husband has in there.
Okay.
And then I go to orders and I cancel everything I can.
So if you're not married to Gabe, when you're looking at a product, a lot of us go down to the reviews. Like, you don't even read the description. That's why Amazon's got a
Do you go to the reviews?
Oh, yeah. But I'm always going to go look at the worst reviews because we're, what we do. We know.
It depends on what I'm buying, but I do that.
Yeah.
I did that with my red lights.
It's like an electronic.
I did my red lights, yeah.
Yeah. I'll go down to the reviews, check it out. If it's shoes or whatever, like, yeah, my stand-up desk, stuff like that. I want to see the reviews and see how people are using it because I don't know the person that's selling it on there. So I'm going to go look at what other people say about it to know, is this trustworthy or not?
Right.
Also knowing that there's just assholes out there that like to give bad reviews on things and whatever. But
some people are
they just hate their life.
Our point to all of this is, just because a funnel isn't working, it doesn't mean that the copy is wrong.
Right.
Don't just assume that the copy's off or the headline's off. Take a look at, are people clicking all the way through and making all the way to checkout? If they're making it all the way to checkout, they were interested. The copy was compelling enough to get them there. What made them leave? Interstitial pages are huge for trust building and for value stacking. Particularly if you have bonuses that you're giving for free, you list the top item and the cost, and then each of the items that they're getting for free with the value and the cost is 0. And then when they click into the next, then they're on the checkout page. But you want to be really, really, really careful in deciding that your copy is crap and that's the problem before you just assume that that's it when something's not working or something's not scaling.
Yeah, in my opinion, I always go directly to the page that the drop-off happens to start diagnosing it because that's something on there scared them.
Hotjar is a great place to look for that, see where people are falling off, see what they're doing on the page. But if they're making it to the cart, it almost always is not the copy.
Oh,
if
100%.
you've got a lot of abandoned carts,
Yep.
it's not the copy. It's definitely not the copy.
If
They
adding
made
the
it
cars,
to the cart,
yeah,
right?
It's not necessarily the copy either. Like it was good enough.
That's
for them
what
to
I'm
go
saying,
add.
yeah.
Like it's something else. Very rarely is it the copy. In all 21 years of doing this, very rarely.
Well,
is
if
it
they
the
don't get
copy.
off the sales page, it's usually the copy.
Right.
You can argue that it's the copy if they never left the sales page. The second they click out of the sales page, sometimes it's that your buy button was too high up.
Right.
Some products, not all, but some products, the buy button has to be after the product and price reveal.
Yeah.
Some products you want to be able to buy it right away.
Right.
It really just depends. Everything should be tested
100%.
before you just go and say, "Oh, this copy is trash. Start over."
100%. Totally agree.
Hope this was helpful. See you guys next time. That's it for today's episode of Follow the Yellow Brick Road, where the Wizard of Ads and the Wizard of Ops break down what it really takes to build and scale a profitable online business.
If you found this episode useful, make sure to go to followtheyellowbrickroadpodcast.com to check out the Hidden Control Chamber for all kinds of awesome freebies, guides, checklists, everything that we do to grow businesses.
So hop over there and grab all those free resources in the Hidden Control Chamber. And remember, getting traffic is one thing. Turning it into customers that build the systems to support real growth, that's where the real magic happens. Until next time, keep following the Yellow Brick Road.